So there's this one family that owns a cabin, and the fire department is checking it a lot. And so this family has a Ring camera, and they're seeing this. And so one day, they got the firemen's attention on the porch and started talking to them and just say, hey, we really appreciate what you're doing.
And I think it's cool that they took the opportunity to do that. And I'm sure they were just happenstance. It's not like they're watching it 24/7, but they saw the firefighter come up on, their porch and took the opportunity to say thank you. They didn't have to. It's great that they did, though.
Yeah, and again, they're not at the house or the cabin. They were speaking through the Ring camera.
Yeah.
And so this lady who owns the cabin with her family has been posting the pictures on her Twitter. And you see, the firemen from time to time walking through the neighborhood. I saw one picture of them sitting next door on the porch next door just to get a break.
Oh, sure. It's so hot. I mean, think about it. Summertime in California, you've got the fires all around you, and you just need more breaks than not.
Yeah. And so now she's posting the stuff and talking to the firefighters, which is really nice that they're just saying, we appreciate you very much.
Yeah, I have a Ring camera, and every now and then, I never see anything like that. I don't see any bear. I don't see any wildlife or anything. But the dog walkers, in the neighborhood, I'll try to say, hey, have a good day. Nobody ever hears me, but I love that she did this.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Michael Jordan. Basketball great. The Bulls back in the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
They were just amazing. This guy, amazing basketball player. Still a legend that people live up to today in the sport.
Oh, sure.
So he has a former security guard. His name is John, and he gave John a lot of stuff when John left and they parted ways.
That's cool.
He gave him things like jackets that he used to wear, belts,
Cool.
Ties, suits. Can you imagine the suits that Michael Jordan had?
Silk suit, Armani, I bet.
Oh, the guy dresses sharp.
Yeah, he does.
Really? I wish I could dress like that. He dresses sharp. He also gave him, Michael Jordan had, how can I put this? He had branded skivvies or drawers or whatever you call them.
He gave that to somebody?
Yeah, he did. Well, the former security guard who has these from, Michael Jordan is auctioning them off.
What?
And they're starting the bids at $500.
$500?
Yeah.
I just don't understand here. I can't even see the transaction in my head.
I can't either, but the bidding closes in a couple of weeks. So they're out there for bid now. I don't know why.
There was a singer back in the day that I got to meet, and he took a drink out of a paper cup, and it had a lemon in it. It was like lemon water. I saved that lemon until it started growing hair.
Ew.
Yeah. So, I understand you kind of want – I was 13 at the time. But you want a piece of a celebrity a little bit to say,
I want to know who this she says, quote, singer.
Oh, he was a singer back in the day. Michael Damian, do you remember him? Okay, no one does.
No.
This is a long time ago.
Who is this dude?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This might happen to you. I'm not sure, but you have your favorite ice cream in the freezer and somebody else eats it, and it's not there for you, and I'm sorry. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. I'm sure it's happened to Liz.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened to me. I have.
What do you mean you're sure?
Oh, no,
It's either it has or it hasn't.
No, I'm being sarcastic there. I'm sure it has.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I have 2 teenage sons, and, everything's fair game.
What's your ice cream?
I don't eat it a whole lot lately, and I have started picking flavors that I know they don't like. If I get a little small one, and that keeps them out of it, so I'll do cherry vanilla or something like that. But we're a big Moose Tracks family.
Oh.
We like that type of stuff.
And it's gone by the time you want it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
By the
I'm
end, it's
sorry.
what?
Sorry. I don't know if this will help you.
Okay.
But anybody who likes Ben and Jerry and they have their favorite flavor,
Yeah.
they've now made a lock. Seriously. It is a heavy-duty lock. It's got a combination and everything.
Yeah, it's not something you can put on a half gallon of ice
No.
cream. It has to go on those little pints
Yeah.
that they have.
I'm terribly sorry, but there is no pint for you. And it's that little,
Yeah. It's what, $35 or something for the lock?
It's $28 on Amazon.
Is it?
I looked.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
To lock up your ice cream.
Yeah. It's got a combination and everything. Only you know it.
It has a combination.
Yeah. So, you know how the Ben and Jerry's are round.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they a pint?
Yeah,
Is
it's a
that how
pint.
much they are?
Yeah, I guess.
So,
yeah.
So they lock it right up.
It's so, how do you...
It only works on their stuff, though. You can't use it anywhere else. I apologize for that.
Wait. is their lid different than, say,
I thought
Blue
so.
Bunny, or I don't know what else comes in a pint. What's that one that's a lint?
I don't know.
Or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just look at the ice creams because they look so good in the grocery store, and I keep trucking. But
Yeah, so that's not going to cause somebody not to cut it open from the bottom.
Rob Dempsey, you're sneaky.
No, I mean,
yes, no,
these
I
are
like
what
that.
people are saying.
No, I'm saying I like that.
Oh, see, now we know who's the culprit.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Her name's Kimberly, and Kimberly has quite a few friends, and she thought, a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, so I want to do something, and she must be a little bit crafty and very creative. What she did was get some little mason jars, and she wrote, "You are beautiful. You are important. You are a great friend. You are a great person." All these different compliments on little strips of paper. She crumpled them up, put them down in the jar, and then she gave her friends those jars. One said Shelly, another said, maybe Karen or whomever.
All her different friends,
All
yeah.
of her different friends. And she started out just by doing it for 10 of her friends. And then I think she got some really good feedback. And she said, well, I can do more than that. So she did more. She did more. She did more. She ended up writing over 1,700 compliments to her friends.
That's great.
And they posted on their Instagram and their social media and saying, you don't even know how this changed my day, how much better it made me feel.
I think I've heard of these. They're called gratitude jars.
I think compliment jars, gratitude jars. My daughter Taylor did this for me about 6 or 7 years ago.
Did she really?
She did. And there were 365 of them. So I had a compliment a day. And it was just very cool, because it's potluck. You just grab down in there. And it was amazing how funny how things work, that you would pull out the one you absolutely needed for that day.
God knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
And
Kimberly.
he used your daughter for that.
Yeah, and Kimberly, and she is inspiring others every day.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Dr. Shaw wants you to be good at this. And if you are good at playing video games, he's a dentist, and he says if you can beat him in one game in particular, he'll give you free teeth cleaning.
He wants you to be good at this?
He does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
does.
want to give away all this free dental stuff.
Oh, I think he does. I think he wants you in. He wants you to have good dental
How's he going to make money?
hygiene.
How's he going to live?
Because
How's he going to afford his car and house?
Wait.
And his boat.
You know how this works, right? You go in and get your teeth cleaned, and
Yeah.
they find a cavity. I'm not saying they make it up. They will find, your issues. And then you have to have something filled or something crowned or, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. So he wants you to play Smash Brothers Ultimate.
What is that?
It's a video game. I have no idea. I'm not a gamer, so I'm not real familiar with that. So he says if you can beat him, and he's evidently really good, if you can beat him, he will give you a free teeth cleaning, which
Smash Brothers?
Yeah,
Is
so
that like Mario Brothers?
I think Mario's part of it, but there's other characters. I think like Pikachu is in it,
Oh, this is a Pokemon thing.
but it also has Mario. So
Pokemon, I'm sorry.
yeah, I know. Like I'm so used to you saying it now. It didn't even put up a red
know.
flag. But I think it takes a lot of different characters and puts them into one video game. His favorite video game is Final Fantasy. So I don't know if you can play that as well. I don't know.
I have
don't
no
know what
idea.
any of these games are
I
really.
couldn't tell you.
But
But he must be good, because if he's good, he doesn't want anybody to beat him,
Yeah.
or he's got to give away all this free dental work.
Or he really wants your kids involved. And so he's like, look, get them to play a video game. And if they beat me, then they come in for a free teeth cleaning. So maybe he thinks that the kids will beat him and it'll maybe stop their anxiety
Where
about
does he
going to the
find
dentist.
the time to do this?
In between teeth cleanings.
So I'm going to be sitting around for a while waiting for the dude to come in and do my teeth because he's playing a video game.
Well, he's promoting good health, dental hygiene. So it's okay if you wait 10 minutes.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There's this McDonald's. It's nowhere around here, so don't get your hopes up. But they're hiring 14 and 15-year-olds now.
I think I know a couple of different restaurants that will do that kind of thing. I started working at 14, actually at 12, babysitting, but as an actual company, 14.
Yeah, I think I was 15, 16.
What'd you do? What was your
I
first
changed
job?
tires at Allied Discount Tires. I still remember the commercial.
Oh, my goodness.
Guy had no hair. He just had gray hair strips right above his ears. And it was always Allied Discount Tires. And that was my very first. I lasted a week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why? What was so hard about it?
Well,
I mean,
they
I
put
can
me in
see.
sales immediately as a 15-year-old.
15-year-old?
Yeah, so I was changing tires real quick, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, go sell that lady a tire. And so I tried, and I gave it to her dirt cheap, and they didn't like that, so I quit.
I didn't know I could negotiate.
Yeah. I'm like, well, she asked, and I
Oh.
said, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so it's McDonald's now hiring for 14 and 15-year-olds because it's really hard for them at this McDonald's to get anybody.
Yeah, and so they had to widen the scope a little bit. But
Yeah, and they said that once they did that, more people, the 14 and 15-year-olds came into work.
Oh, sure. I'm sure. 14-year-old, like my real first job was 14 years old. I dipped ice cream at Little Cricket. You remember Little Cricket?
Oh, right.
When
The
I
gas
get so-
station, right?
Yeah, when I get so hungry at Little Cricket, I could almost eat a donkey. Little
That was
Cricket.
the commercial?
That was their jingle. Yeah, exactly. But
Okay. Separate question. Did you work there because of the jingle?
no, I worked there because my mother drove me to Little Cricket and said, "You're getting a job."
Oh, well, there you go.
I did.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There are some people that have already started to put up their Christmas decorations. Robin Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Yeah, and supposedly it makes you feel happier if you do start decorating a little bit early.
Oh, was this a psychologist or something that
Yeah.
did this study and they
Yeah.
said, want to be happy, put up Christmas.
Oh, kind of. I mean, it does make me happy when I think about, and I think it's, obviously Christ was born, obviously, but it's family and it's just all the traditions that go with it. I do have a friend, is our pianist at church, who celebrates July 25th. Christmas in July. She has a little party,
Oh, that's
a little
cool.
get together. Yeah. And I'm almost positive she already has a tree up in her house or some sort of decoration. And she's one of the happiest people that you would ever want to know.
I don't know if you know anybody who's actually done that or if you've seen the Christmas decorations. Would love to hear from you at 800-447-7234. I haven't personally seen them. My wife did say over the weekend that she wanted to put up Christmas decorations, but I think we came to our senses.
Came to our senses.
It's too early.
So you are going to put up then the Christmas.
Not now.
But you said you came to your senses.
Right.
So Amy was right.
No,
that you're
we're
going to put up.
We're going to wait till Thanksgiving.
Well, that's not coming to your senses because if so, that would be now.
Oh, wow. Listen to her. Yeah.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So they're saying, and this is a they say kind of thing, you put up your Christmas decorations, you're going to be happy.
Well, that makes total sense.
It's September.
Okay. My sister likes to put hers up early,
Well,
probably in September.
But that's always, right?
Like
That's
always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying this is a special occasion because of the pandemic stuff. Put up the Christmas decorations if you want to be happy. That's
so
what they're
more
saying.
people maybe are, because I think thinking about Christmas brings joy.
I haven't seen any. Not yet. So we're curious if you've seen it at 800-447-7234. Any Christmas decorations that are up. Robin's here. What about you, Robin?
My mom does Christmas year-round. She used to actually keep it year-round and make a holiday tree per holiday. Decorated it either with St. Patty's Day, decorated it with 4th of July stuff, Valentine's Day. So that's always been a really big thing in our family.
When did she start that tradition?
Oh, gosh, when we were in middle school. So I'm in my 30s now. So, yeah, I was in middle school.
So she's always does that.
I love that mom is inspiring that tradition. So maybe Robin continues, later in her life.
I'm
for
sure
her
you will.
kids.
I'm sure
I
you
love
will,
it.
Robin. Thank you for the call. So what about you? Are you seeing any Christmas decorations up at all? 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This lady woke up one morning and she's like, I'm in a rush. I got to get my dog off to this new doggy daycare. So she goes off. She drops the dog off. She's like, man, these people are just so nice. And the ratio of the people that take care of the dogs is like 1 to 2 or 1 to 1. She's like, this is amazing. She comes back at the end of the day. It only cost her $20
Oh, wow. For all day?
for all
Oh,
day.
wow.
So she goes back the next day and the next day. She does this for a long time. She's like, I found the perfect place where I can bring my dog to doggy daycare. This is amazing. And it's just $20 every time. Wow. It's just $20. They can be pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Then all of a sudden, she got this surprise a year later.
A year later, okay.
Christmas time.
Okay.
And she gets a Christmas card from a company that she does work with.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's a client of this one company.
Sure.
And so they sent Christmas cards to all their clients. And her dog was on the card. She's like, wait.
How did that
What
happen?
is my dog doing on this card?
Oh, my goodness.
Dressed out in Christmas and everything. She was just flabbergasted. She's like, this is neat. And then she realized something. I've been dropping my dog off at that company, not at the doggy daycare. It just so happens the doggy daycare was across the street from this office building. And the lady who was at the front desk was like, okay, I'll take care of it, because she ran in so quick and like, I'm so sorry. I'm in a rush and I've got to go. The thing is, that company where she dropped that dog off, they're allowed to bring their dogs to work.
Oh, good.
And so there's dogs all over the place because most of the people, I think this one lady was the only one that didn't have a dog. And so she's like, hey, I get to take care of a dog now.
Oh, it's like bring your doggy to work.
I'll be like everybody else who has their dogs here every single day at work. Dog-friendly work, yeah.
That they never mentioned anything for a year.
Yeah. And so after that, the lady's like, keep bringing the dog by.
We love him.
I love taking care of your dog. And then just all of a sudden, she left that company, this one lady that was taking care of the dog, and this woman stopped what she was doing and, was staying at home.
With her dog.
With her dog. So it was a perfect scenario.
Can you imagine? Why is my dog on this Christmas card?
How did they get the picture? Wait a minute.
I would have loved to have been there.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I like the name, Big John.
Yeah.
Sounds like that crazy, off-centered, cool uncle.
Yeah, it kind of
Big
does.
John, right? Big
Who's
John.
coming over? Big John.
Big John, by the way, will need a home October 21st. And Big John has no choice in this. It's going to happen October 21st. Big John needs a place to go.
Oh, that's sad.
Big John's pretty old.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, about 66 million years old is what they say and predict that Big John is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm talking about the Triceratops skeleton.
Okay. That is Big John. That is a big, Big John.
You've heard of Big John?
I think so, if it's in like the national museums and things like that.
Yeah, Big John. France right now. And Big John is going up for auction.
Would you buy? I know you wouldn't buy something like that, but I mean, if
That
you
big?
had that kind of money or in that kind
That
of
kind of
space-
money? So you know how much it's going for?
No,
Did you hear?
I would expect it to go for a lot of money.
Millions.
Yeah?
They expect it to go for at least $1.4 million.
Well, I wouldn't think you'd walk in there with a $100 bill and say, "Can I have Big John?" They'd be like, no.
Here you go. They don't even start the bidding at $100. Forget it.
I wonder what the bidding does start at. We'll start with $1 million.
I'm thinking $1 million. Yeah,
You'd
or at
almost
least
have to.
900,000. But they're expecting it to go for $1.4 million. That's what they think that this dinosaur skeleton, the Triceratops, Big John, is going to go for.
I would almost see that another museum may try to buy it, try to purchase.
Or somebody buys it, a private person, and
Where
puts
would
it in
you
another
put
museum.
it? Where would you? The
Well,
old-
you was saying, Liz, did you hear her earlier? She said guest room. So apparently she wants to be in the running for this thing.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I wondered if you would do this if it was available for you. Have your driver's license on your iPhone. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. So I was seeing that this is going to be available in the fall, only for certain states. Georgia is one of them. Mm-hmm. That you can have your driver's license on your iPhone.
Yeah, in your Apple Wallet. I put some things in the Apple Wallet. I'll put like movie tickets in the Apple Wallet.
Well, I've never
boarding.
used it for that. That's
Really?
a good idea.
Yeah, it is. So it's super accessible. Boarding passes.
Yeah, I've put it for my airplane.
Flights. Yeah, I don't put anything. I guess a boarding pass has a lot of information in it, but I don't know. I'm a little wary about putting.
What
the driver's
information is on your boarding pass
doesn't it have
outside
your-
of your name and what
doesn't have
seat
your-
you're going to be in?
Doesn't have your birthday.
It
I don't
might.
know. It might. I don't know.
It-
Not
well,
that I
it-
don't tell
it
everybody
would.
when my birthday is, but
Oh, yeah. But I don't. I would probably use it if it was available for me. I mean, it's going to be
know.
available in Georgia. That's the closest.
yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that.
Why?
And I don't, that's the thing. I don't know why. I don't, I don't understand technology that well, or
Okay.
I always say it doesn't like me. So I'm afraid it would backfire. Like I'd have it there and somebody'd be able to get it. Not that they couldn't just take it straight up out my wallet. I don't know.
There's other ways to steal identity.
I know.
Not that I know.
What are you saying?
I'm saying nothing.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So I don't know if you're looking for any new mom baby gift ideas, but I think Liz has a few of them
Well,
for you.
yeah. And this is like if you're in the office and everybody wants to throw their money in a pot and go out and get a really nice, like bigger baskety type of gift.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So the mom to be, you get things like to help her during the pregnancy. So say, because baby showers can come different sides of the family, the office, and then they have to be timed through the 9-month process. And so it might be early in the pregnancy and you could do like oral care for her and things, like creams and things like that.
Oral
to
care.
help-
So
like
you just
dental.
get her some toothpaste and a toothbrush?
Well, it's more than that. It's more the fancy kind of that.
See, I didn't know. I'm just a
care.
crest and a toothbrush from the dentist.
Oh, no, there's so much more than that. Then you can get the Just Breathe spa set. And Just Breathe is like, let me tell you, if you are pregnant late summer, you're just hot. You're hungry, you're hot, and you're tired. And this is one of those things that maybe you soak in the bath a little longer and you really pamper yourself.
Okay.
So it's not so much even for the baby, it's more for mom as she deals with the whole pregnancy thing. But then there's one that you can put together that's like a welcome set for the baby. And it's things like little baby Uggs, which is super cute.
Those are shoes, right?
Yeah, little shoes, little booties, but it's got like books and those really soft blankets. Now, some of these are...
It's a little gift set, it sounds like.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying they're going to cost a little bit more, but...
Oh, they're pretty cheap at JCPenney's when I see them during Christmas. You buy that little gift
Really?
set.
I don't think they're that cheap. Well, it
Yeah,
depends
you
on
get
what
one
you're
for a
looking at.
guy, and it's got like cologne and,
Oh.
nose clippers and whatever in them.
The old Brute
Yeah, the
cologne.
old Brute. Yeah, and it's like $20. Great gift for Dad.
Yeah, and if you wait till the day after Christmas, they're half off, and then you can hang until next year.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's great. Too bad JCPenney's went belly up, huh?
I know. Oh no.
Didn't
yeah.
they?
I think
Yeah.
there's
So-
some. Yeah.
Okay, can I go back to this?
Sure.
Buy the toothpaste and toothbrush
Yeah. Okay.
for a new mom?
Yes.
You
So
just buy a toothpaste and toothbrush and that's a gift?
it's like a really nice, fancy electric. Like, what's the one called that shoots the water? The Sonicare. Sonicare, right?
Oh, I've seen those commercials.
So it's that type of dental care. So it's,
a mom to be would like that?
I think anything that can
Here's
pamper
your,
her.
Hey, here's your Crest toothpaste and a toothbrush.